It's so hot. I hate summer so much. I hate it. This should be illegal to be this hot. Chat, it was so hot that, okay, so usually I walk to my grocery store, okay? So I like walking to my grocery store. They don't have 𝗷𝘆𝘆𝗺s out, but today they did, and I was like, fuck, I need one so bad. So I have been sipping on this cold ass 𝗷𝘆𝘆𝘆 since I've gotten home, and it's so freaking good. Oh, it's too hot. It's too hot. It's too hot. I'm at least glad that Anime Expo wasn't too hot, but like today, the past couple of days have been so bad. Oh my goodness. But I'm here, so yippee, I guess. Yeah. Ugh, let me take out my glasses because they're kind of covered in sweat too. Blech. I turned on my air conditioner, like, I waited till right now to turn on my air conditioner in my office because I don't like to, keep my air conditioners on too often because I feel really bad. But I like to turn it on whenever I start stream because that's when my PC works the most and that's when it gets the most hot. So if I do my girl math correctly, if I don't use air conditioner right now, like all day I can use air conditioner at its lowest setting right now when I am streaming, so that's why I don't have to be uncomfortable. Thank you, Toby. That's Toby. Oh my god, that's wait, that I love you. I miss you. I miss you. I see you went weak. I see you went weak. I love you, Toby. Mama. Turn your AC for an hour and have the fan the rest of the day. I see you went weak. I love you. I love you. Yeah, everyone, please say hi, Toby, because Toby is my wife. She is my love. She is my joy. She is the reason why I think I stayed sane throughout Anime Expo. I'll be real with you. But yes, thank you, Toby. I love you. Mwah. Let's yap later. I'll send you one booby picture later. Yeah, totally. Short hair, yeah. Okay. So one person finally noticed the short hair. So on this model, I don't think I got to show it properly, but I'm gonna show it to you guys right now, real quick. So I'm actually able to adjust my hair length whenever I want to. Oh, okay. Well, it kind of like went away right now, but as you can see here, once I get to it, whoa, long hair, short hair, long hair, short hair, long hair, short hair. So I'm able to like switch the lengths to whenever I want, okay? I can do that, which is a pretty nice superpower, I won't lie. But I have a story as to why it's like this, actually. I have a story as to why it's like this. And I will explain very soon. Oh, alternate switching hair, like, yes, we have options. And I like options. Toby Fox. Yeah, Toby Fox, definitely. Yeah, Toby Fox, the Undertale creator. Yeah, that's the Toby I'm talking about. He's actually my best friend. And he allows me and Sans Undertale to kiss and make out in front of him. Because he's like kind of like the chaperone for me and Sans Undertale. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm gonna continue clean pack. Bye. I love you, Toby Fox! You're canonically now Toby Fox in here, so. Anyways, I guess I'll start off with that little story as to why my hair is short on my model, because, I got a botched haircut, chat. Like, it was so bad at first. I was able to fix it! I originally wanted, okay, you know what? I'm gonna show you on my model. What exactly I wanted, okay? So this is what I got. Now hold on, give me a second. So this was the vision, chat. Look at this. This was the vision. This was the vision here. Where is my hair? There it is. So I wanted it. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Where is here? There we go, right here. So I wanted it like this, okay? So you know, it's not like, so I don't know if you can tell whenever I go shh, I wanted it like that, okay? That's usually how I keep my length during the summer. But no, they deadass gave me the Dora special. I fucking hate it here, chat. They deadass gave me the fucking brown girl Dora special at the fucking supercuts, which is my fault. I should not have went to a supercut. I should not have went to a fucking supercut. That was my L. That was my problem. I went to a fucking supercut. Never go to a fucking supercut. Only go for if you want to trim your bangs. But they gave me the fucking Dora special. I looked like Dora for like half the fucking day on like, was it Wednesday when I got that haircut? And thankfully throughout the weekend, it kind of settled in. It like, I figured out a way to style it to make it look cute and everything. But oh my god, chat, I was not fucking having it with this haircut. I actually almost decided to just shave my whole entire head off and just start over. It was that bad. I contemplated wigs. I contemplated just shaving everything off. I contemplated not even going out for the whole entire freaking weekend. It was bad. It was freaking bad. And then people made me feel better because they were like, it's really not that bad. So now we're here. Now we're here at the, we went through all stages of grief during Anime Expo about my hair. But I thought since I cut it short like this in real life, why not just make it go on my model to make me feel better? And my model looks so cute with the short hair. It really does. And then I look at myself and I'm like, the fuck is that shit? I got a botched haircut once. I contemplated wearing a hijab. I'm Latina. I just cried over my hair. No, listen, as a Latina, as a brown girl, as like a Mexican girl, however the fuck you want to call me. Brown girl, I don't care. There's one thing that you cannot tell brown girls, especially when their hair is short, like bob length short. There's one name you can call them, and I already said it. But you cannot, for the love of God, call us Dora. Because ever since we were babies, that's all we got called. So if you call me Dora, you best bet I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. And I really want to die right now, just thinking about that. Okay, anyways, enough of my soapbox. My hair is fine now. We're okay. We're okay with the hair. I settled into it. I'm hoping it'll grow out a little bit more by Off-Kai Expo so I don't look like a piece of shit. But if I look like a piece of shit during Off-Kai Expo because of my haircut, I'm so sorry. But thank you to those who were super kind about my haircut and thought it was really cute and really it gave me a lot of styling tips and everything. I really do appreciate it because I was actually having a really big existential crisis and then everyone just came up to me and they were like, it's really not that bad. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know. I really just want to get rid of my long hair because I was getting sick of it, but I didn't want it this short. That's it. That's literally it, okay? That's literally it. But anyways, hi guys! Hello! How are we today? Hello. Happy Thursday? It's been how long since I streamed? I didn't stream all of fucking, not Off-Kai. I want to say Off-Kai because Off-Kai's like in 2 weeks, but Anime Expo, oh my god, don't even get me, don't. You know, I thought my hair was bad, and then I go to Anime Expo, and it just turned out to be worse. I think that's what also helped me distract myself from my fucking hair. But hi guys, hello, it's been a hot minute. I hope everyone's been well since I've since recovered from Anime Expo. I took 2 extra days to myself, because originally, Originally, well, actually, it took 3 days. Originally, Anime Expo ended on Sunday, and then I was like, oh, Monday, Tuesday, I'm gonna rest to like clean my house, go see friends off as they like, you know, go to the airport and everything, and you know, they just overall rest and have like an actual moment to myself. And then it turned into a 1 extra day on Wednesday, and I was like, okay, you know what, fine, maybe I deserve it. So now we're back, yay! Welcome back, everyone. How has everyone been? Did you guys go to Anime Expo? I saw a ton of you guys at Anime Expo, actually. I recognize a lot of people in chat that I also got to see, like, in person. And it's so nice to see you guys here. Oh my goodness. I either saw you, like, at AX or Midnight Mahjong or Lisa's concert, whatever it may be. I'm glad you guys are here, okay? I'm just glad everyone's here. Glad everyone's having a good time today. Almost to the weekend. Hell yeah. This is my first weekend in 2 months, I think, where I don't have an event to go to. Like, the next 2 weeks are pretty much like that. And I'm actually quite excited to spend these next 2 weeks just doing as much streaming as I can, because then we have the big one. The really big one, the big event, the big master event of the year. It's not Anime Expo, it's 𝗏𝗁 Expo. Ah! I'm not ready for 𝗏𝗁 Expo, but I'm also like really excited for 𝗏𝗁 Expo. So yeah. Yeah. Who is here is gonna be going to 𝗏𝗁 Expo, actually. I went to the expo, I forgot to see you. No, Mark, don't worry, we'll see each other soon. We will see each other soon. Sunday. See, I know I breathed for one moment. I don't know, it just feels glad to like be back in Yap with you guys, even though like it's really hot right now. I'm ready but anxious for 𝗏𝗁 Expo. I want to go to 𝗏𝗁, but it gets into the artist alley. Okay, I'm gonna sneak you in, Marp. I'm sneaking you in. 2 weeks of 𝗏𝗁, can't wait. Ah, no, I want to wait. I'm also nervous about it this year. I think it's because I'm also doing my own solo event stuff this year. Or not like solo event, but you know, event outside of 𝗏𝗁 Expo. I think that's what's making it a little bit more nervous. Alex, it'll be your first time to 𝗏𝗁. Woo! I hope you have a great time. I know it's gonna be a lot of first timers going to 𝗏𝗁 Expo this year. In case you're wondering, I saw a lot of people be like, oh my god, I saw how Anime Expo was. And is 𝗏𝗁 Expo gonna be the same exact way? Is it gonna be like crowded, no one's able to get in? It's gonna be like 200 degrees outside? Is it gonna be foot juice everywhere? No! 𝗏𝗁 Expo is so nice and chill, actually. It's literally nowhere near the level of Anime Expo. So if you're thinking 𝗏𝗁 Expo is gonna be like Anime Expo, don't worry. It's gonna be nowhere near that, if anything. Nowhere near that. I'm not ready for 𝗏𝗁. I need a month to recharge before I socialize again. I think I need a year. I don't want to work anymore. I want to go party with you guys. No! Listen, you think you want to party, then you actually go party and it's like, oh, I die. No foot juice at 𝗏𝗁. Listen, I can't guarantee there will be no foot juice at 𝗏𝗁. But it'll be nowhere as stupid and degenerate than Midnight Mahjong was. Oh my god. So, okay, before we continue forward, let's go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a summary of what we're going to be talking about today. Because today, chat, we're going to be talking about my time at 𝗏𝗁, not 𝗏𝗁. 𝗏𝗁's in fucking 2 weeks. I'm going to give you guys a recap of my time at Anime Expo. I'm not going to be doing a ham cam for this. Usually, I do a ham cam. But today, I decided not to. I just want to focus on the yapping because I think I have a lot more to say than I have to show, if that makes sense. I have a newfound hate for Anime Expo. You think you can't hate Anime Expo more? And then Anime Expo does shit that you can't believe happened? And it's like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Oh, where do I even begin? But before we begin yapping, let's say hi to you guys, because it has been a little bit. Feel free to use the hello and get a redeem if you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, drop an emote, say hello, whatever it is, make yourself known. So to say hello to you via the participants chat or on the Twitch redeems. And while you guys do that, let's go and say hello to our lurkers and bot watchers. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. No matter what you guys be doing, working hard, playing hard, studying hard, or watching them how to lay your time. I appreciate every single one of you guys here, and I hope you have a lovely day! Yay! eh, eh, eh. If I had to sum up my anime expo, I think it had to be that noise. Just 𝗟𝘆ście was a nightmare. Don't even get me started. Oh, I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. Alright. Let's start on Twitch today, and then we'll go to YouTube, and then we'll get started with some yappins. Some yappies. Oh, and I do have a little thing I want to review with you guys. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, we have a not a weekly schedule, but a monthly schedule this time, or this month, because yeah, I let's just say I'm so busy. If I didn't make a schedule, like a big monthly schedule for myself, I don't think I would have survived. Oh my god, another oomphy in the chat. Ashes? I love you, Ashes. Ashes, look, I put my haircut on my model, and everyone thinks it's nice. Too bad they don't know the horrors of what it looks like in real life. Okay. See, I told you. I love you, Ash! I love you. She hates us. I don't hate you guys! I hate myself more than I hate you guys. Don't let her lie to you. No, it was pretty bad. It was pretty freaking bad. Okay, let's say hello to Big Guy, Casper, Shark, Bungar, and Neripo. Welcome in, guys. Alright, and here on YouTube, oh my goodness, that's a lot of you guys. Let's say hello to Matador. Oh my god, hi Matador, how are you? Angus, Boofoo, Corvus, Helmet, High Horse, Dusk, Marp, Lucy, Pugman, Postmodern, Scruffy, Celis, 𝗟𝘆ście, and Sengoose, and Weeblin, and Zero. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. Yay. Yay! Alright. Oh, man. Anime Expo, am I right? Which day was the most crowded? Day 2 for some reason was the worst crowd-wise. I think it was Saturday, if anything. It has to be Saturday. Either Friday or Saturday was worse for me, in my opinion. It had to have been Saturday, because I remember I was trying to go from the West Hall to, like, the middle part. Like, you know, like, where the West Hall and the South Hall are at? And you go through that long-ass hallway with all the advertisements and banners and everything. Yeah, it took me 30 minutes to get from the front of the West Hall to that big-ass panel room where they had the AX rave for Idol Summer Escape. It was that bad. Like, that's maybe, like, what? 1,000 feet? Right? It had to have been like 1,000. A little more than 1,000 feet. It took me 30 minutes to get from that point to... Oh, you know what? Let me just show you. Let me grab a fucking map. Anime Expo map. Let me see if I can area map. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Okay. Okay, let me scooch over here. Let me scooch over here. Where's my TV? There's my TV. Oh my god, that's huge. Luffy, you don't gotta be that huge. You don't gotta be this big. Okay. So this is pretty much all of Anime Expo. This took up like what? A mile? This is like a mile worth of like anime stuff, I'd say. Maybe more. Maybe more. Okay, so wait, does my mouse show? Oh shit. Does my mouse show? Okay, it does show. So here's the West Hall, okay? Here's the West Hall. So you go from like right here, like right in the center, all the way to like maybe right here. That was 30 minutes to get through on a Saturday. And I ain't talking like going from here to here. I'm talking here to here. I bet here to here was way longer. But for some reason, here to here on like the peak day on Saturday, 30 freaking minutes. I don't fucking know. I don't know. People are insane. People are absolutely insane. There are people who are saying that this was their first AX and my only recommendation was good luck. Oh, if this is your first AX, I feel so bad for you. Typical LA traffic jam. I have more pictures of the gridlock. If you want to share it, I can send it. It was bad. Oh, I actually used one of the pictures in my thumbnail, actually. You can't really see it that well. But it was, yeah, either way, all this was freaking insane. Anime Expo this year, it was fucking insane this year. This is technically my 4th, 5th, maybe 6th. I lost count of how many anime expos I went to. The first ever anime expo I went to was, I think, in 2017, when they had the Japan Kawaii Live. Yeah, what was it called? Hold on, Anime Expo Japan Kawaii Live. Yeah, the Anime Song World Matsuri Japan Kawaii Live. That was my first ever anime expo, and that was in 2017. And I came specifically for Wake Up Girls because that was, that's like one of my favorite idol animes, and the seiyus were coming to do like an idol performance under the Wake Up Girls name, and I was like, oh my god, that is quite literally me. I need to be there for that. And then I attended the next year after that for Aqua Solo Live. So that's my second anime expo. And then my third anime expo was my other 2 anime expos were post-COVID. And I haven't been since until this year. So yeah, around like 4 or 5 anime expos I have under my belt. So just a little preface in that. This is like, yeah, my 4th, 5th, maybe 6th anime expo. Again, I have lost fucking count. But this has to be not only the worst anime expo I've ever attended, but just the worst convention I think I've ever attended. And I'm gonna say it here, I feel like a lot of people won't want to say it either. But not only is this the worst convention I've ever attended as a freaking attendee, this is the worst convention I've ever worked at either. That's all I'm gonna say. I get it. People want to work with Anime Expo because like the biggest and the baddest, all the companies come out and everything, and you know everyone comes to like network and everything. But all I have to say is that none of it is fucking worth it. None of it. If you're a content creator, you're a VTuber, you're like, I don't know, in the industry, whatever the industry means to you, it's not fucking worth it. It's not. It's not. I knew too many people who got screwed over by AX this year. Way too many people got screwed over by AX industry-wise. And a lot of people are not going to speak up about it because Anime Expo, unfortunately, has a lot of sway in the convention space and how you work with them and who you work with. It's fucking ridiculous. But since I was not technically contractually obligated to also be under NDA or anything, I can at least from my perspective, I can fairly say it was not worth it. Was not worth it. It's only worth it if you're going with a big group of friends. You know what's worth it though? The stuff outside of Anime Expo. That shit was great. The events outside Anime Expo is what really made me angry. I feel bad that I got a badge, honestly. I should not have gotten a badge. I should have just like stolen a friend's badge, go away for the day, and then that's it. That's it. When I hear bullshit, my friend lost his badge after a party and they made him pay. Yep. So I will say, not to defend AX, but that is actually pretty common across like most convention spaces, and it's kind of like it kind of started like back in the 2010s when a lot of people were like kind of come up to like the con and be like, oh, I lost my badge, here you go, have another one, here you go, have another one. And then they would have more attendees than they did badge sales. So a lot of cons kind of implemented that policy, and as much as it sucks and I hate it, like, I don't think you should be paying double as long as you have, like, your fucking receipt and proof that you don't have it anymore. Or as a way to, like, deactivate or destroy that badge. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It sucks that that happened to your friend, though. I'm sorry. Ugh. Yard House. I don't want to hear about Yard House. I'm gonna get started. Give me a second about Yard House. I couldn't go to Yard House 4 days in a row this year. My friends were able to. I went to. I practically lived at Yard House. I did not like that I practically lived at Yard House. That was fucking ridiculous. I will blame some choosers who dragged me along to Yard House. They're not even actually choosers, actually. No, they're just my fucking friends at this point. Fuck you guys. For making me sit at Yard House for 5 hours a fucking... Actually, it wasn't even 5, more like 3. 3 to 5 hours a fucking day. Yard House is the best. Dude, I'm so sick. I never want to go to a Yard House ever again. I'm gonna be real with you. Yard House, I noticed the Uma Bros took over a section of the entire con. Oh yeah! That was a huge thing. Let's see, I think I should go in order in my days, shouldn't I? Yeah. Okay, so again, to preface, I really wasn't an attendee this year. I was technically an attendee, but not really. I was supposed to be working this convention. However, the people I was supposed to be working with, their plans fell through. And let's just say, the start of the convention was probably one of the worst starts to a convention I've ever had. It was one of the most stressful things I think I've done, like, convention career-wise. Or, not what I've done, but what I had to go through. So, yeah, unfortunately, by the end of that, like, by the start of the con, actually, I unfortunately had no work to do. And I was so looking forward to it. I was really, really looking forward to it. It was something that has been in the works for quite a long time. And, again, Anime Expo is so shit to work with. But, essentially, I started off with a really, really low. It was a really, really... like, my morale at the start of the convention was so freaking low. To the point where it's like, I don't think I even want to come anymore. It was that bad. But I do want to say thank you to the friends that made it worth going in the end. There's a lot of people definitely made it worth going to in the end, and I'm really thankful for that. Because day 0, so I'm officially starting with day 0. I did get invited to a industry party, wow! And I didn't know it was an industry party till I got there. So, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with Jast. Jast, aka the, I guess visual novel 18+ company, or the 18+ company that deals with doujin, visual novels, etc., products, stuff like that. They mostly deal in visual novels, but they hosted a really, really cool event called Yabai, which was a art gallery where a whole bunch of 18+ artists from Japan and also here in the States and other places from around the world, they basically made a huge standalone art gallery outside of Anime Expo, and they had an industry night, day 0, so I got to go to that. Thank you so much to Jazz for inviting me to that, though. I didn't know it was... Again, I had no idea it was an industry party. I didn't bring any business cards. I just went up to people and I was like, oh, hi, I'm Nyaru. Oh, hi, I'm Nyaru. Oh, hi, I'm Nyaru. And people actually recognized me, and I was like, kind of happy about that, so yay. But the reason why I really wanted to go to this industry party was to not actually network. I'll be real with you. That was the last thing on my mind. It was for this. Here's my first picture of the day. It was literally for this because 𝗏𝗏, also known as the, quite literally, what I like to think is one of the mothers of 𝗏, which is aka the main artist and character design creator of lots of 𝗏 works, Canon, Air, Clanad, Angel Beats, etc., you freaking know her, because I yap about this art style so much. But yes, the artist for 𝗏, the main character artist and 𝗏 character designer for 𝗏, I keep saying 𝗏 so many times, was there in person, and she had different shishikis for sale, actually, and also these really cool board, like these big art poster boards. And let's just say I almost spent $3,000 one go. I almost spent $3,000, chat, because the Shishkichi I really wanted was of IU from Canon, and I really wanted it. And I was contemplating going on my Discord and being like, add everyone. Can we all assemble $3,000 right this second? I didn't actually do that. Thank God I didn't actually do that. I would have felt really bad, but trust me, the temptation was there, chat. I was that desperate. I was so desperate. And it was such a cute Shishiki. So cute. But by the time I went up to the dude, he was like, I literally just sold it 5 seconds ago. And then that's when I died. That's when I died inside. So you know what? Thank you to the dude that bought it 5 seconds before me. You saved me $3,000. You saved me $3,000. But yeah, I thought it was a really cool industry. They had so much good art in there. It wasn't just 𝗕𝗿𝗄, it was a whole bunch of other artists as well. Another cool thing is I got to see so many like 𝗏𝘗s. I have a funny story. This one's a shout out to 𝗏𝘁. Yes, the 𝗏𝘁, the manager of Densetsu EXE. This random fucking British man comes up to me. And he's like, oh, how are you doing? I'm like, I don't recognize this dude at all. And so of course I put up the, oh, hi, how are you? You know, kind of like, I don't know you, but I'm gonna pretend I know you. So then I meet up with other friends that come in. I think it was like 𝗿𝘁𝗍 comes in and a couple other people. And then they were like, oh yeah, did you guys see 𝗏𝘁? I'm like, what? What do you mean 𝗏𝘁's here? So then they drag me over to the same random British man that comes up to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? You're 𝗏𝘁? And then everyone is like, 𝗏𝘁, why aren't you wearing your fucking sunglasses? Like, no one can recognize you without your sunglasses. And he's like, oh my god, you're right. Like, no one's been wanting to come up or talk to me. And then I put on the glasses, and then people actually start talking to me. And I'm like, dude, yeah, you're like, I think it's illegal for you to not wear your fucking sunglasses. Like, please wear your fucking sunglasses. I could not recognize that man for the life of me. I swear to God. I'm sorry, he looks like the average British white man. Of course he's gonna look like the average British white man. What do you want me to do about that? I can't recognize and distinct every single British white guy out there. I'm sorry. I just found out Twitch canceled my sub. Amazon hate. Oh, fuck you, Amazon hate. I can relate. No, Matador, at least you have a very distinct facial shape. Like you have the not in a mean way. I don't want to say it in a mean way. I think it's actually in a shadow way. You have the Chad chin. I was gonna say like the mega chin, but you have the Chad chin to you. So like, and you have like the Chad smile. So it's like it's easy to recognize you. No, this I can't tell you how average looking fucking 𝗏𝘁 is. It just cracked me up. It cracked me up so bad because I was like so embarrassed. Like, what? You're 𝗏𝘁? You look nothing like 𝗏𝘁. I only know the 𝗏𝘁 that wears the douchebag sunglasses. And then everyone started egging on him. But thank you so much, Hamlicious, for the tier 1 for 30 months. Happy 30-month anniversary. Thank you, thank you. You're not the first one to tell me that. Okay, you really do, though. You really do. I just thought that was like probably one of the funniest moments of the night. And then of course I ran into like Phoebe, I ran into 𝗿𝘁𝘁, I ran into I made 2 new friends, chat. I guess I won't name their names just yet because I'm not too sure like how comfortable they are with I guess being called friends. But it was a funny story. I think one of us had like a little bit of a misunderstanding with each other because we had each other blocked. And I felt so bad because here's my thought process, chat. Whenever I see someone blocks me, I'm like, oh, they don't want to interact with me. So usually, like out of courtesy, I also block them because I don't dare something I do comes up to them, and I don't want to make them uncomfortable with like my presence or anything like that. And that's my usual thought process, okay? I don't do it out of pettiness. I do it just mostly for the other person because I don't know what is going through their like brain or anything, and my main priority is I don't want to make them uncomfortable. So then we got introduced to each other again, and I'm like, oh wait, you're the person that blocked me. I should probably keep my distance, and I shouldn't really like interact with you. And I felt really, really bad. So I told the person that introduced us like, hey, I think they have me blocked on social media. I don't want to make them uncomfortable, so I'm gonna keep my distance and everything. I'm sorry if I make things awkward, or if I make them uncomfortable or anything like that. Do let them know that. But I am gonna keep my distance for like the rest of the time. Whoa, Sharpfish! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh my god, thank you. I'm talking about me being Nyaru right now. Let's fucking go. But thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Then we're going to introduce myself. Everyone, 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗁𝗵 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗁𝗵 Nyaru! Hello, everyone. My name is Nyaru. I'm the Eternal Tenchi Idol. And it's super nice to meet you guys. I am on a mission to be the angel of idol dreams to your 𝗟𝘆ście! But do let me know if your 𝗟𝘆ście has new merch because I want to buy their merch. Thank you. Thank you so much, Chaos and Sharp. Thank you, guys. What are you guys up to today? Hold on, shout out. Let's shout you guys out since I have a free hand for once. Yay! Thank you. Thank you so much, fellow Tenchi. Heck yeah! I love my fellow angels. We were killing stuff in Dark Souls 3. Fuck yeah! We are yapping about Anime Expo. I'm talking about my day 0 right now because I went to a industry party that I didn't know was an industry party. And I was talking about how someone I made friends with over the weekend had me blocked. And I was like, I didn't want to make them uncomfortable, so I just like kept my distance. And then here's the continuation part of the story, chat, if you're listening. They ended up coming up to me and they're like, I had you blocked. I had no idea why. I'm so sorry. And they were coming up to me like super apologetic and everything. And I was like, oh, no, it's fine. Like, I genuinely just didn't want to. So I explained it how I explained it to you guys. Like, oh, I didn't want to make you like uncomfortable with like my presence or like, you know, seeing me too much on social media because I know what it's like to be on like the other end of that. So like, I'm really glad that you came up to me and, you know, talked to me about it, or at least like, you know, we cleared the air and now we're good. Now I say we're friends and I'm so happy about that. It's such a good, happy ending. Usually when you expect these sort of things, you expect it to be the complete opposite. You expect more drama to come out of this, but this was actually a creator I really, really admired, and I met them before, and then all of a sudden they blocked me, so I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know what happened, but, you know, I'm not gonna make a big fuss about it. People have the right to block people at the end of the fucking day. Like, it's not that huge of a fucking deal. But, you know, I was kind of sad about it, and then we ended up talking it out, clearing the air, and it's like, oh, it just turned out to be a huge misunderstanding. And I don't know, that made me really happy that it's like, I'm actually not hated. Dare I say I'm actually not hated. So yeah, thank you to that person. I'm not gonna name their name. I really don't want to make them uncomfortable with like that story. I even feel a little bit uncomfortable talking about it, but I guess I also wanted to talk about it because it's like, oh, really? You should just like chalk things out, chat. It's amazing how talking to the person directly and using big boy words and big boy emotions clears the air of a lot of misunderstandings. Wow, who would have known? Talking things out actually does help. So let it be a lesson learned. You are probably not hated. It's just a huge misunderstanding, and all it takes is one yap session. But I think at the end of watching this, you know, thank you so much for, I guess, clearing the air with me. It was really nice. It brought me a little bit of hope to the weekend, you know? I think it was like one of the few good signs. It was like, you know, everything may be going to shit right now, but I think that one moment was like the you need to hold on to hope moment. So as bad as that story sounds, like maybe from like the surface of it, like I just want to know that that was like the moment that was like, you know, maybe everything's gonna be okay this weekend. And it was okay, because I made a second friend this weekend. I made a second friend at the industry party, and it was so nice. Yeah, I won't name the name because I'm not too sure if they're uncomfortable with me saying, but I've also really admired this specific artist for such a long time, and I ran into them a couple of times, but at the same time, it's like, you know how like you get like a feeling of like, oh, they definitely were enthusiastic about that raid, even after a couple of times, and you know your interactions tend to be like very short and brief, and then all of a sudden things change, and it's like, oh. Maybe I'm just being stupid and fucking 𝗕𝗁𝗁. So that was pretty much that. That was pretty much me realizing, wow, I'm stupid, I'm 𝗕𝗁𝗁, I shouldn't listen to my brain words, and maybe I should actually talk to fucking people, instead of just assuming that everyone fucking hates me. Wow. Wow! Chibi, thank you so much for membership for 3 months. Happy 3-month anniversary to us. Thank you, thank you! Thank you so much. I'm sure to be able to talk in TV, I think people need to know it's okay to confront and clear that. Exactly. You were so right, Alex, because like, I don't know, like, if people approach me about, like, literally this happened to me last year at 𝗬𝗁𝗁, where I had a friend who, well, like, I mean, they're my friend now, obviously, but like, before they were like, hey, you said like some really hurtful stuff, like, way back ago, and like I really didn't agree with it and I kept my distance, but now I see you differently because I've seen how you've grown as a person, and I really want to sit down and clear the air with you and like come to terms with whatever happened. So I had a whole like, I think it was like a 2-hour sit down with them in like their hotel room. We were just snacking and like hugging each other and just like, I don't know, clearing the air, and like now we're on such good terms that it's like, oh, when are you coming to Japan? Let's hang out. Like, hell yeah, brother, let's do it. So, I don't know. It's amazing how talking can really, like, fix things. I hate that the internet has brain rotted us, chat. It's brain rotted us so freaking bad to us thinking, oh, because all of these anonymous random people hate me, that means the whole world hates me and I shouldn't be interacting with anyone or doing anything or putting myself in the spotlight, because you're always gonna be bound to like some random criticism, or someone's gonna always say something like some stupid shit, but you know, it don't matter at the end of the day. None of that fucking matters. What matters is the people that come up to you in person are just like, hey, you're cool, or hey, let's fix things up. Anyways, sorry to get on my 𝗕𝗁𝗁 recap. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm just glad I made 2 new friends this weekend, and I cleared the air with a lot of them, and I think, again, it was just one of those moments where I was like, okay, maybe things are gonna be turning out pretty good. So that was pretty much my day 0. I also went to 𝗬𝗁𝗁, the local maid cafe here in Los Angeles. So yeah, I went to 𝗬𝗁𝗁. That was pretty cool. I went with Toby. Did I go with Toby that day? Yeah, I did go with Toby that day, actually. I did, actually. And it was so good. We got to eat. Oh, I had dessert there, and then I went to go eat hot pot afterwards with Toby. If you don't know who Toby is, actually, I will shill Toby today. Today is a shill Toby day. Everyone, take a look at my beautiful and amazing and really sexy wife that I want to dunk in chocolate milk. I want to dunk her in chocolate milk today, chat. Dunking my wife in chocolate milk and punching her in the stomach until she throws up gasoline. Hell yeah. Okay, you'll definitely recognize this cosplayer, but yes, that is Toby. That is Toby! We went to go hang out! Yay! That's Toby. Yeah, I went to go hang out with Toby for 𝗬𝗁𝗁 because we went to go to 𝗬𝗁𝗁 to have a good time. Yeah. Toby Fox, yes, Toby Fox. It is Toby Fox. Yeah, I'm actually talking about Toby Fox. He chaperones my date with Sans Undertale. But I went to 𝗬𝗁𝗁 for my first time after knowing about it for 4 years. Oh, what was your experience like, JJ? I didn't even get to ask you guys. How many of you guys actually went to Anime Expo? Like, make a note in chat. Like, I don't know, say I went to Anime Expo in chat. I don't know what to say. Yeah, how many of you guys actually went to like Anime Expo, or like, even if it was like only the outside stuff? Not this year. I have yet to go to AX. Don't go. Come to stuff outside. You did 10 cosplay base marp. Wait for Jong's day for the company. Oh, I'll talk about Jong here in a bit. I'm so pissed about Jong. All 4 days, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I saw a lot of you guys. A lot of choosers there at what do you call it? Anime Expo. So if I did see you guys again, I'm happy I could see you guys here today. Yay. It was actually surprisingly good, better than make cafe food in Japan. Actually, yes, exactly. Thank you. I think their food at 𝗬𝘂𝘂 is really, really good. I always get their curry or their omurice, and it actually tastes good. Anyways, the last time was 2019, had been due to job requirements and mostly financial burden since I went and wanted to die. Of course, you always want to die, Zero. Hello, Far. How are you? Okay, so yeah, that was my day 0. 𝗬𝘂𝘂 hot pot that I almost died from because I didn't know if it had peanuts in it, but I didn't die, so that's all that matters. And then the industry party slash VIP gallery thing with Jazz. So thank you again, Jazz, for the invite. Thanks to all my friends. I love my friends. And now we're gonna go to day 1 of Anime Expo. Day 1 of Anime Expo. I don't remember much of it, honestly. I'll be real with you. I don't remember much of it, other than I worked a little bit at the Mosobox booth. Yeah, I actually got to work at the Mosobox booth for a little bit, which was super fun. I'd definitely do it again. Everyone, please give a round of applause to Mr. Mosobox. He works very hard to make sure that he brings you guys lots of good quality, like, product and everything, and sometimes he can be a little stressed, but I know in the end, he just needs alcohol in him. He just needs alcohol in him. Everyone, go give a swig of alcohol. 1 alcohol to John Mosobox. Thank you. So yeah, I worked a little bit at the Mosobox booth, and then I finally went to go walk around the convention. Mostly only the West Hall. I only got to explore the West Hall, and that's like a reoccurring theme. I actually don't go to I spend more time outside the convention than inside the convention. So, what do you freaking call it? After my shift at Mosobox, I went out to explore in the West Hall. Because this year, I didn't even go into the entertainment hall, but it reminded me more of the entertainment hall, like, split up. Because there's, like, we have the actual entertainment hall, and then there's, like, the West Hall. The West Hall felt like Entertainment Hall 2. Anyways. However, this hall had most of, like, the J-Fashion stuff that I was looking for, so I was like, okay, I'm only gonna look here for, like, today, because I don't want to deal with the crowds or anything. It was insanely packed for, like, a day 1. So I go and I hear, oh, there is a Ankh Rouge booth, which is a J-Fashion brand that's mostly known for, like, very otome, K, and sometimes some Jidai pieces as well. Mostly otome, and very, like, very mature, like, kawaii, like, J-Fashion. So I go there, and I noticed another booth that another fashion brand I really like, Hoshibako Works, is there. And we talked about Hoshibako Works a couple weeks ago from Touhou Fest. So they were actually there not only with their Touhou pieces, but their actual brand pieces. And recently, I've been browsing, like, their website, being like, oh, I want to plan to, like, buy some stuff when I go to Japan, like, maybe next year. So I noticed they had this one particular set. They had this one set, chat, that I saw immediately on the website. I was like, what the fuck? I want that. I want that so bad. Why can't I have that? I should have it. It belongs to me, and to me only. And you know what? They had it there. They had the 2 pieces that I really wanted. And that were sold out, actually, when I first started, like, browsing the website a lot more. So I was like, oh man, I know this is sold out online. I should get it because it's sold out online. Ah! So I spent $400 on a dress and a headpiece, chat. But you know what? It was kind of cute. And it was kind of worth it. And it was really, really cute. So can you blame a girl? Chat, can you blame a girl? Can you blame women for a beautiful piece? Was it this one? No, it was another one actually. Hold on. Not this one. It was this one. Yes, this one. I bought this exact one. It's so cute. It's actually supposed to be a coat. Whoa. Like, look at, okay, like, that's literally me, chat. Can we confirm that this is literally me? Literally her. And then they had a matching headpiece to go with it. And the headpiece is what really caught my attention, actually. So this is the headpiece that's supposed to be like matchy with it. Originally the headpiece caught my attention. I was like, oh, they have this collection, but I don't see like the rest of the outfits. And then I saw out of the corner of my eye, like, oh, there's the dress jacket. I want it. And then the sales lady hit it with me, being like, these are the last ones. Like, we're not restocking these stateside. And I'm like, oh. Here's my credit card. Charge whatever you want. So $400 later, I have a cute new dress and a cute new headpiece, and I am very happy. This is the only thing I really bought that weekend, actually. Well, this is my big purchase of the weekend. The rest of the purchases were like really small ones, so I didn't really spend too much like on merch this weekend. The only other thing I got that weekend, merch-wise, was 2 𝗦𝘁𝗿𝗄 shirts, the 𝗬𝗏 and the 𝗧𝗏𝗄 shirt, and then I also got this thing. Ah, she's so big. I also got this thing. The thing. Chat, I got the thing. Speaking of Touhou, I got the thing. Isn't she cute? Isn't my new little Fumo cute? She was only 75. Which for the Blue Moo, which you don't really see in stock that often anyways. Even in Japan, it's really hard to find the blue Player 2 Reimu. I know it's supposed to be a collaboration with Touhou Lost Word, but like Blue Reimu is like a canonical thing. But either way, she's really hard to find. Like in Japan. So I was like, fuck, I kind of want her. She was still in stock, so I was like, I'm gonna take her. Yeah, I'm gonna take her. She kind of worth it though. So yeah, 2 t-shirts, a dress, a headdress, and a FOMO. That's all I bought this weekend. That is all I bought, and I'm very happy with my purchase. Okay, and then I think the rest of that day, we spent the day at Yard House. Yeah. We spent the day at Yard House. Literally, I sat outside of Yard House for 5 fucking hours. Shout outs to all the people that came and gone to our table, by the way. I literally sat there, like on the outside patio part of fucking Yard House for 5 fucking hours, drinking nothing but water, Coke, a little bit of alcohol here and there. Pizza, ice cream, fucking sliders. I'm so sick of sliders. Oh my god. Actually, it was shaded. I will say it was a really nice shaded area until around like, I want to say the 3 or 4 o'clock mark, where the sun kind of poked out from the side of the building and it made it extremely hot, and then it went away after an hour. But yeah, for 5 fucking hours, I sat at a fucking Yard House. I sat outside a Yard House. And I hated it. I hated every moment of it. I was there when I grew to watch the Mexico game. Oh, yeah, we also watch a lot of the soccer, the World Cup games. I remember my most memorable one was, I think, the day that Brazil played Norway. And like, I was there like, towards, I guess, like the end of the game. And I just saw a whole bunch of Brazilian fans just get up and leave. Like, towards the end. They didn't stay for like, the last part of the game. They just fucking left. It was really sad. It was kind of sad and pathetic. I won't lie. But now Norway has possession of Miku and we cannot hand it over to the British. So I'm hoping that Norway wins. So that way the British does not have control of Miku. So right now I'm pro Norwegian right now. All because I am anti-British. Anyways, so Blue Sky, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stage, happy to have you here. Or welcome to heaven. Ah. Miku's catching, we must get her back. Well, Japan lost her to fucking, what was it? Just woke up, why am I in the thumb? Thank you so much, Animal, for the 500 super chat. Thank you. I like to describe Anime Expo like an abusive relationship. You just keep going back every year. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how bad they treat you, how badly beaten you get, how neglected you are. For some fucking reason, you go back every year. The Canada, USA, Mexico, knocked out the funny abbreviation dream is no more. Come! No more come! Thank you, looking forward to Aka. I hope it gets better than anime. Oh, it's gonna be way better than Anime Expo by far. Just with the amount of people attending, and knowing that Aka Expo actually caps their attendance instead of like overselling tickets like a certain convention that we're talking about right now, does Aka Expo is gonna be way significantly better, trust me. It's gonna be so much better. Okay, anyways, after 5 hours of sitting at a fucking yard house, I go back, I go check into my hotel, I get comfy, I take a little bit of a nap, and the next thing I know, bam, it's time for baby's first Midnight Mahjong. This was my first ever year attending Midnight Mahjong. I tried going other years, but let's just say the people I was with before were not as enthusiastic about going, and they would like kind of shit on me for trying to go. So I ended up missing out on a lot of good primetime actual Midnight Mahjong until this year. Chat, this was only day one. And the moment I walked up, it was around like maybe 11:30, midnight. I could tell the vibes were already off. Like I already, like, even though I only heard about Midnight Mahjong in passing, all my friends hyped it up to me this year, telling me it's like this cool, chill hangout place. I walked up, I saw the Mahjong table, I saw the karaoke, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I look to the right, and I see raving and DJing and a little bit of degeneracy, and I'm like, I turned to my friend and I'm like, dude, this reeks. This is nothing like you said it was. And they even were like, what the fuck? The fuck is all this? What do you mean? Like, we're only used to the Mahjong tables and the karaoke. Maybe a VTuber performance here and there. But what the fuck was all that to the right? Definitely not shit that they wanted to approve of. So my first night, I pretty much just kind of sit there and people watch. I had a hot dog because I really wanted a fucking hot dog. So I sat there, people watched, and I was like, okay, I get the chill vibe on this side. The other side, like towards like the opposite end of where Midnight Mahjong was, that was like the absolute degeneracy bullshit that I was like getting the worst fucking vibes from. I was like, fuck no, I don't like this. Something is off. Like, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. The actual John part was fun, was chill. We were all singing to like Annie's song. We were all hanging out, vibing. There were some people doing 𝗏𝗏𝗁 and everything. And eventually, I do get a little bit tired around like 1 or 2 in the morning. So, I ended up going back to my hotel and going to take my rest for the day. I wake up, scrolling through Twitter, like nothing. Third post I see on Twitter. Midnight Mahjong! Oh, what was it? What was the, wait, what was the headline from the New York Times? Hold on. I had to look it up now. I had to look it up. Anime Expo. I should have so fucking saved it. Or, no, New York Post. You are right. It is the New York Post. It is the New York Post. It is the New York Post. Actually, I don't even fucking see it here. What the hell? New York Post. I should look up New York Post. New York Post. What was the headline for it? But pretty much, okay, while I look for it, pretty much TLDR, the New York Post made a very sensationalist post being like, Anime Expo shut down by police force and all this bullshit. You wanna know what happened? Because I'm actually mutuals with the people that run the Midnight Mahjong. All the cops did was come over because they got a call from like a Karen or whatever. Like just passing through being like, this is too much noise, actually, type bullshit. So they call, cops come over, they look around, they just take a picture and then they leave. Nothing actually got shut down. And I knew from that point on, so like again, just the vibe that the other side of Midnight Mahjong had, the part that wasn't associated with Midnight Mahjong, that already told me, like, that already gave me bad vibes. This New York Post gave me even worse vibes. It was pretty much the how do you say, like, the rough before the storm, or like, I forgot the fucking saying you make. But it was like, it was just, oh, the calm before the storm. That's what it was, the calm before the storm. It was the calm before the storm that would bring Midnight Mahjong to its now infamy, and I hate it. I hate it so much. So, I guess for context from here on out, let me tell you guys how Anime Expo kind of worked in previous years when it comes to like outside after parties or stuff like that. So, the hot place for a lot of after parties for Anime Expo was at the West End, which is like the main hotel that's right across the street from from Crypto Arena, from the convention center, etc., etc. Like, it was literally just one crosswalk away from the convention. That's how close the West End is. So that used to be the hot spot for all like the parties, the drinking, all the degenerate stuff and everything. So it had its own containment. Think of it like Tumblr. You know how Tumblr was like the containment for all the porn stuff, and eventually, because they shut down Tumblr, everything just went into fucking chaos? Same exact thing. The West End shut down a lot of room parties this year. Or not a lot of room parties, but they made a specific, like, no partying rule, or you will get kicked out. So because of that, none of the actual degenerate people from the West End had anywhere to go until they saw Midnight Mahjong. And they were like, let's go there and cause chaos. An event that they weren't technically invited to or allowed to do their degenerate shit in, whether it be drugs, weird ass fucking alcohol, feet juice bullshit. Like, they invaded a niche space. And it was so fucking stupid. It was so stupid. It may not even oh no, I can already confirm to you guys it's not happening next year. It's not. I talked to the people who run Midnight Mahjong, and I can 100% confirm that's not happening next year. The lesson's a little more up the street, but continue. Either way, what I'm trying to say is it's close by. It's one of the closest hotels to there. And it was a source for a lot of the degenerate partying and like the normie, mostly the normie crowd. The crowd that doesn't even like anime, but they pretend that they do so they can get some social media clout. That's pretty much the whole entire like Western crowd, like people, if I had to sum them up. So yeah, that was, so again, that was to preface everything because that's going to be really important later. So now we go into day 2, chat. Day 2. I don't even know what the fuck I did day 2. I'll be real with you. What did I do day 2? That was Friday? Ah, I remember. Oh, I did my VTuber stuff that day. That's right. That's why I couldn't remember much. Thank you to those who came to my meet and greet and my performance for Mosobox. Thank you guys. I actually have pictures. Hold on, I could share you guys some pictures from that. Or pictures, but video. Here, let me scooch over here. Yeah. Wow!
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Like, my set list is gonna be jam-packed with some Eddie songs, some idol songs, J-pop songs. Maybe we'll get a little bit emo later. I don't know, I haven't decided.
Yeah, I made my set list that day, I'll be real with you guys.
Yeah. So we'll see where the night takes us. Yeah.
We'll see where the night takes us. It's afternoon.
But
and then, who remembers this? Yay! Thank you, Fairies Cloud, for the videos, by the way. Thank you. So yeah, thank you to those who came to the meet and greet again. Thank you to those who came to the performance. As you guys can see, you guys really made it super yakai, which is what I wanted. I always love it when everyone is super yakai at my performances. And of course, we had a really full meet and greet line throughout the whole entire time, so I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everyone who came to talk to me, even twice. Some of y'all came to talk to me twice. Y'all got back in line to talk to me again. But yeah, no, seriously, it's always so fun to talk to you guys like in VTuber mode because, I don't know, I feel like recently I've been too much out there, not in VTuber mode, so it's really fun that I get to like talk to you guys using like the VTuber model and just kind of come back to like, wow, this is what it's all about. You know what I mean? I just hope everyone had fun though. I hope everyone had fun at the performance. I hope everyone. I also that performance I think I did so good on because it was the first time I sung and I actually sounded like I was before I got really sick. And I was incredibly proud of myself that I didn't go into like a huge major coughing fit too much during this. Even right now, I'm not going too much into a coughing fit. I'm very happy about that. So I'm on the road to recovery still. But again, this was kind of like my day 2. Pretty much this was the main event, was doing my meet and greet. And this is like my 4th time? Yeah, this is my 3rd time doing a meet and greet for Anime Expo. I started off with Mosobox doing a meet and greet, and I'm still doing meet and greets with Mosobox. Yay! Thank you again to Mosobox for the meet and greet stuff! Yeah! Thank you guys again. Thank you. And there's so many other cool sets during that as well. I hope you guys just stuck around for everyone that day. Yeah. Okay, and then after that, I think I came back to the con? I think so. I don't remember. I don't remember what else I did that day, I'll be real with you. Oh, I do remember going to Midnight Mahjong the second. I went all nights of Midnight Mahjong, by the way. I went to all the Midnight Mahjong nights. And I remember specifically seeing that second night, the feet juice stuff was really out and about. And I'm gonna be real with you, Chad, if you're gonna be doing feet juice stuff, at least be cute. Not to be mean, but if you're gonna do feet juice stuff, at least be cute. That's it. If you're gonna be doing degen shit, just be cute. That's it. That's it. Like, I'm not gonna be doing feet juice stuff because I know I'm not cute enough. My feet aren't cute enough. Like, I'm very self-aware enough to do that shit. I don't get how some girls can have I'm sorry. Like, I'm jealous. I guess I'm jealous of the confidence. It's what it is. Too jealous of the confidence is what it is. But yeah, that was the night of the infamous feet juice incident. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about that and give you guys like some insight on what happened. So unfortunately, I wasn't there for it, but I did get first-hand accounts of witnesses. So if you don't know what happened, pretty much the Midnight Mahjong people clashed with the Western people. Because they were already getting like really sick of it, just bringing like really normie tier bullshit like to the space. Not even asking permission to, you know, use that, because like here's the thing, yes, it's public property, but they also kind of like plan to use that space already. And having that stuff next to the Midnight Mahjong puts it in jeopardy already, you know? It's so easy for someone to be like, oh, you guys are in charge of this space. Therefore, why didn't you do anything to stop this, you know? So, one of the Midnight Mahjong staff goes up to... It was pretty much turf wars. It was pretty much turf wars. For lack of a better way of saying it, it was turf wars. So one of the Midnight Mahjong staff, unfortunately, had a little bit too much to drink. And they started, like, I guess, like, kind of, I don't want to say harassing the people, but definitely telling them off, being like, hey, this is not the space to do that, like, go take it somewhere else, like, you know, we already publicly put out there that we are in charge of, like, this space, so if there is anything that happens here, it falls on us. We don't want to be responsible for you guys, like, doing something fucking stupid, okay? Because, yes, again, public space, but if someone says they're in charge of space around that space, then they're gonna get their fingers pointed at, you know? So then, unfortunately, one of them, again, because they're drunk out of their mind, they decide to tip over the fucking cooler that has the feet juice in it. Mind you, there wasn't actually no juice in it. It was just pre-iced bottles of, like, juices and alcohols and stuff like that. So nothing was actually spilled. And... apparently there's video. I saw a video of it, apparently. I saw a video of it. I'm not gonna share the video here. I think it's like fucking stupid to share the video. But the girl that was apparently like the quote-unquote victim of like this quote-unquote attack, she's trying her best to play the victim, like I said, but she's also getting like kind of shamed on social media now. Apparently from what I understand, she also got doxxed by, like, apparently people that have betrayed, that she has betrayed in the past. Like, ex-Gooner followers of hers have doxxed her. Because, yeah, that's like a whole nother can of worms, apparently. I don't know. Pretty much, TLDR, this girl is now trying to be victim and play the victim, and she's kind of getting, like, a little bit of, like, I guess like a taste of her own medicine, which in the end, I hate how it was handled. I won't lie. I don't like how the Midnight Mahjong people handled it, and even the Midnight Mahjong people even stepped up and said like, hey, we handled that really poorly, we apologize, we said our piece and everything. But at the same time, Why are we doing shit like that? Why are we trying our best to create a viral moment in a space where you didn't even know existed until a couple years ago? Let's be real. I don't get it, man. Too many egos, too many selfish people, too many normies trying to occupy niche spaces. Was she cute? No. That was the worst part. I don't like making fun of people's looks. Because as someone who was born very unconventionally attractive, and I mean very unconventional, I'm very much aware of it. I am unattractive for a female. There's you know how a lot of VTubers say, like, oh, we don't actually hide behind a VTuber, the model, because we're ugly? We hide behind it because we want to? No, I hide behind it because I'm very self-aware of how I look, okay? I'm very self-aware. But at least be cute. You know? But yeah, overall, I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of these normies. Like, I hate to make it sound like this too, because it's like, you sound deranged when you say it like this. When you use like the online lingo terminology, like normie and like LARPer and grifters and shit like that. But unironically, that space was taken up by the normie LARPer grifters who only think about themselves and the videos that they take to go viral. Oh, excuse me. That space definitely was taken up by people who want to freaking capitalize and gain off of a niche crowd that was just there to chill and play mahjong. Overall disgrace to mahjong. Because I mean, at the end of the day, that's really what it is. It's supposed to be a chill hangout space. But not anymore. It got overrun by people who had zero good intentions. And now those same people are trying to act like victims online. And you know what? I'm not having any of it. Usually I'm the type that likes to stay away from this crap, but I'll be real. I'll be real with you guys. I got really petty. And I'll show you guys how petty I got. I have no idea who this dude is, by the way. I could care fucking less. But he does make a good statement. I would like anime cons to be more about celebrating Japanese media and less about feet juice. Which is fair. I think it's a fair criticism of the current state. And then we have motherfucking normies who are only born yesterday saying shit like, let me get this straight. You're at a long-standing element. Mind you, feet juice didn't come into the fucking picture until Fanime 2 months ago. Your park con feet juice bullshit didn't even exist until like a month or two ago. What the fuck are you talking about, long-standing element, you fucking... I almost said something bad, I'm sorry. Oh, and another cons culture somehow reflects badly on anime culture as a whole. Yes! Actually, yes! Yes, it does! In this instance, where people are so hungry to make anime fans look like these freaks of nature and still be outed as the weirdos? Yes! Yes! It does! It ruins it for everyone! So now I was like, let's ratio this dude. Let's ratio this dude. Please be forgotten like the yaoi paddle. So true, so true. People are calling the features long-standing 100% the people making fun of anime prior to 2020. Yep. Yep. And here's the thing. You want? I have a hot take that a lot of you guys will not like. I have a hot take that none of you guys will like. I actually don't mind feet juice. I think it's a funny bit. I think it could be a really funny meme. I think it could be really, really funny. I think it should continue. But I think there's a time and a place for it. And invading another person's or community space to do your feet juice bullshit is not okay. Cause let me tell you, chat. Let me tell you the story of 𝗏𝗏. Oh man, did my straw pinch? No, my straw! Oh man, my 𝗟𝘆𝘆ecie straw! It got all fucked up. Let me tell you the story of 𝗏𝗏. How many of you guys actually know what 𝗏𝗏 is? If you don't know what 𝗏𝗏 is, it's pretty much a huge party convention, like anime convention. It's an anime convention that happens at a water park, but it's known for its room parties. It's known for the OnlyFans girls and the degeneracy and the 18+, and you know, it's like pretty much the adult party con. And it's actually a really fun con to go to. I will not lie. If you're someone who like is looking to get social and wants to go to like these sort of degenerate party places, Colossal Con is like one of the perfect cons for you to go to. I think that's where Feet Juice belongs. Feet Juice is so perfect for Colossal Con, okay? So I have been going to Colossal Con East for a very, very long time, actually. One of my favorite cons to go to, actually, just because of how fun and wacky it can get. So, did you know Feet Juice existed long before Feet Juice, before it was called Feet Juice? Because for the past couple of years, and specifically at Colossal Con East, there's been a group of like OnlyFans girls that would rent out like suites in the hotel, blow up kiddie pools, and you would go wait in line for your OnlyFans girl to go lick or drink random substances off their body. Oh, excuse me. And I witnessed it! It's a real thing, chat. I witnessed it! I went with some ex-friends of mine to one of those. And they weren't called Feet Juice parties or ParkCon. Those were called licking parties. And it was nasty. It was disgusting. Oh, thank you for the star. Thank you. That shit was nasty. I didn't stick around for that shit. But I knew two friends who did it one year. And it was nasty. They paid $20 to lick ketchup off of one girl's titty that they did not sanitize in between, mind you. And you know what? That was fine. I didn't mind it because I had the ability to leave and let that be in its own secluded little place, okay? And that was the beauty of like the licking parties at Colossal Con. That was the beauty of it. It was very disconnected from the convention. It happened in its own hotel room, away from the main convention space, where it was super hard to find. Like, you had to have known someone to go to it. Or to get the information for it. Excuse me. I don't want to keep coughing. But yeah, pretty much, Feet Juice has always been a thing. It just didn't become popular until this past month, if I have to be honest. But again, the difference between what went on here and what goes on at Colossal Con is the fact that it's secluded and away from the convention. And that's hard to find. Like, you have to have known that specific OnlyFans creator to know about that party, or to know a certain person who knows another person. It kind of goes through word of mouth, you know? So, that's my only criticism. And that's the one thing I feel like a lot of people will disagree with me with, is that I think Feet Juice is fucking funny. I think it's fine, but it doesn't belong everywhere. There's a time and a place for it. And if you're only doing it to just get reactions and to get clouds off of it, you lost the plot. And I think, dare I say, I think you're just a tourist and a normie. And you should go away and never come back. I'm sorry I'm dying, like in the middle of that explanation, by the way. Yeah, don't kink on main. That's it. Like, that's literally it. Just don't kink on main. You can do whatever. That's like, I don't know, just one of the bullshit that I feel like a lot of people need to understand. It's like, oh. What just happened? Hi. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't know what happened, but I'm back. Anyways. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. That was only day 2. So then I woke up. Okay. So literally the next day I woke up, and I didn't know that happened, by the way, like the features incident, because it happened after I left. So I woke up. I'm like half asleep. Again, just like the day before, how I'm just like half asleep scrolling Twitter. First post I see is my friend getting called out as like a fucking attacker. And I'm like, huh? So I call all my other friends. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I hear nothing until like I get a couple other friends like to the room, and we're like, oh, talking about it. So anyone else such a random stream had to calm you down? Honestly, maybe that was a sign for me to calm down. Maybe it was. Anyways, yeah, I woke up and then I realized, wow, my friends are on social media. That's not cool. What the heck happened? And that's basically what happened. So yeah, day 3. That was Saturday? Yeah, that was Saturday. Yes, that was Saturday. I got to sleep in, actually. I slept in that day, thankfully, because I was like super freaking tired. I slept until noon. And then I get a message like, hey, we still have one obligation we have to do for work. Let's go do it. And that was part of the Idol showcase, or the Idol festival performance thing that they had on Saturday. So I got to work the Idol Summerscape. Yeah! I got to help out one of the groups that was performing for the event. Originally, I thought I wasn't going to, but then they messaged me and they're like, hey, we can use the extra hands. So I was like, heck yeah, I'll come. So I worked 9 hours! 9 freaking hours. And it was actually really, really fun. I won't lie. I got to do photo and videos for them. I also got to sell their merch and help with their checkies. And then I got to do a couple other like little fun things and just see a bunch of like friends also perform at the same time. So that was like really, really fun. But I spent way too long in there. 9 freaking hours of for one show, mind you. That was like helping running a whole show, by the way. So did you attend Serendipity and any VTuber concerts going on that weekend? I did, actually. I didn't attend any of the Hololive stuff, unfortunately. I couldn't afford a ticket. And yeah, because ticket prices for Serendipity were way too much, in my opinion. So I did end up going to Lisa's concert, which I will talk about here in a bit, actually. I'll talk about it towards the end, because that was on my Sunday, on my last day. Did you eat in between, dude? Actually, I did. I had chicken tenders. And then I had a long sit down at Yard House again that night. I literally ended off my night at Yard House. And then went to Midnight Monster again, where I got to see Bread and Butter live, and I got to see my friend 𝗟𝘆𝘁𝗂𝘁𝘀 perform. I saw her perform twice that day, actually, now that I think about it. So I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with 𝗟𝘆𝘁𝘂𝘁𝘂. She is an idol from 𝗟𝘆𝘁𝗂𝘁𝘂𝘁 she's from Japan. And she's actually a longtime friend of mine, actually. not like a long time friend, but like we've been friends for almost a year already, and I can't believe that. I also get to see her perform in Japan as well. But hold on, let me see if I can grab a photo of us real quick. I'm trying to find the photo of us. Where is it? Okay, that's Japan. It means a little bit after that, and then let me see. That's that. Oh, where's our picture together? I swore we had a picture together. That should be around here. Where is it? I swore we had a picture together. I know we did. Okay, I'm gonna be really sad if I can't find that picture. No, I can't find our picture together. Okay, either way, let me send a picture from my phone to here so that I can show you guys. Either way, 𝗕𝗵𝗁 is a idol from Japan. She is actually a chica idol. She used to be part of a band that originally, yeah, they were originally a band pretty much. But now she does solo idol activities. And she's still part of her band, funny enough. But she has been coming back and forth from Japan and to the States a lot. Oh, here's our picture. Why didn't it show earlier, man? Okay, I found the picture at least. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I feel like once you see her photo, you will recognize her. Okay, there we go. Now I'll go here. To here. Here. Bam. And then go to the side like this. There we go. Yay! That's my friend 𝗕𝗵𝗁! 𝗕𝗵𝗁 最高。今回は𝗕𝗵𝗁 さんは、I'm sorry. So 𝗕𝗵𝗁 came to Anime Expo to do a performance for the Idol Summer Escape, and I got to see her perform. That was really, really fun. And then during Midnight Mahjong, she also did another performance. Let me see if I could get video from that. It was so fun. We really could not go over. 𝗦𝗁𝘁𝗂𝗁. Maybe someone else took it. No. I know it was me because I used my AR kit thingy. Yeah, I used my little AR thingy to make it happen. I'm gonna see. Oh, there is that. Oh, here's a picture. Here's a picture of her thing. Yeah. So she performed at Midnight Mahjong. I thought it was so cool. And she did like crowd surfing and everything. She's very much like a crazy girl. So she did like a lot of crowd surfing and interaction with like the crowd and everything. And it was so fun. She did so great during that performance. Let's see. I don't know if she has any other video. Oh, here's actual video. But I think I'm in there, so I'm gonna skip it. No, wait. This is her crowd surfing. So yeah, that's that's 𝗕𝗵𝗁. She actually will be performing, what do you call it, in New York this weekend. So if you're in New York and you want to go see a cool idol from Japan, 7-Eleven at 1 p.m. will be Japan Fest Idol Fest in New York City. So please go see my friend 𝗕𝗵𝗁, okay? She's a very good dear friend of mine. And if you're in Texas, she'll be at 𝗬𝘁Con in 2 weeks, actually. Actually, no, next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but next weekend. So yeah, Delta HCon in Houston, Texas. She'll also be there as well. So if you want to go see her, I highly recommend it. She gives really great performances. Yay, Yanabiko! I love Yanabiko! Yeah, I stuck around for, so that night, Midnight Mahjong was like probably one of the worst nights, if I had to be honest. Worse than the previous nights. Because not only did the FootJuice people return and the Western crowd got even larger because of like all the social media posts, but also because, there was a dude apparently taking like panty shots of like girls like unconsensually, which is kind of not cool. And I knew the people that like helped like apparently to like take him down, so props to them. And then, oh my god, what else fucking happened? I think that was like the biggest happening, but it was just like by then the whole entire vibe was ruined. Everything was just like, I could tell like the morale was down with like all the actual otaku that was there. Like Bread and Butter was good, Trademark Idols did amazing, Unipico did amazing. Though all the Bread and Butter and then the idol performances, those were pre-approved by Midnight Mahjong. So no one really had an issue with those. Not even the Midnight Mahjong people. It was the people, again, coming in to do the degenerate, like, trying to do viral moment, social media bullshit. I fucking hate it, man. I don't know what it is with Anime Expo. It just attracts, like, the fucking worst people that have the worst intentions for everyone. But yeah, but, like, again, by that third day, like, the morale was definitely down. Everyone felt it was different, and, you know, we did make a good night out of what we could, but it was just, like, it was fucking gone by then. There was, like, really no saving the vibe or, like, reclaiming, like, the otakus reclaiming everything as their own. It was just gone. And I think by that night, that was also when the statement went out that Midnight Mahjong is not happening next year. Because, again, they... Dare I say it, we as otaku lost. How did we lose? Degeneracy. Normies really do ruin everything. They really do. I don't know, man. I don't know. Either way, it was kind of like a sad end to the like last night at Midnight Mahjong. I was more sad than anything. Like I was that was my first and only ever Midnight Mahjong. And it was fucking ruined by outsiders who did not care about the niche-ness of the space or respect the space. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you gotta get yourself to an extent at time. No sacredness anymore too. Yep, no more. No more, man. It was sad. I don't know, even talking about it right now is like kind of making me a little bit sad. Like, as much as I want to be like, yeah, I hate normies, it's just like, there's a reason why people really love niche spaces like this. It's because they can actually be free to do, like, to chill out and do whatever they want without, like, a camera being shoved in someone's face or, like, someone trying to force you to do something you don't want. Like, Midnight Mahjong was for the chill people who just wanted to mahjong, talk about, like, otaku stuff, sing a little bit of karaoke, chill out with friends. Like, nothing really had to, like, it was fine, it was perfect. I don't know. And even though I'm just going to have, I don't think it's going to be as publicized, like, no, they already confirmed they're not running this next year. I can confirm to you. I can 100% confirm if Midnight Mahjong happens next year, it's not going to be the same exact people. So whatever you hear that, oh, this is Midnight Mahjong, it's not Midnight Mahjong. Because the people who have run this one are fully retired and they are not coming back. Zoomers are stuck in doing it for the Vine mindset. But yeah, no, I can 100% confirm that's never happening again. So if you hear anyone say, oh, Midnight Mahjong's happening, no, it's actually not happening. Don't fall for the normie bullshit of them claiming this is Midnight Mahjong. It's not Midnight Mahjong. Oh yeah, I did hear someone called StareCon, and I was like, I almost beat someone up. I will be real with you. Not an officially organized thing. Nope, it's not. I mean, if it is officially organized, again, it's not going to be the same people. They said they are not returning. Like, I don't know how much more, like, straight I could be with that answer, but Midnight Mahjong is not coming back, period. Like, I heard it first from the people. They said they are not doing Midnight Mahjong at all, period. The people who invaded this year have officially ruined it and not made them motivated enough to come back. So if it's publicized as Midnight Mahjong, it's not. It is not run by the original people. It's not made with the original intent in mind. It is not Midnight Mahjong. They are not coming back, period. I don't know how much more clear I have to be. It's not going to be a secret thing. It's not going to be a, you know, more low-key thing or move somewhere else. They are actually 100% done. And again, if you hear otherwise, that's not them. It is not them, 100%. But yeah, I don't know. It also kind of made me sad in like a sense. Watching Normie Invaders. Oh no, they're definitely gonna steal the name. That's why the Midnight Mahjong people already said, like, we are not coming back. So if you see anyone else say this is Midnight Mahjong, that's not us. It is Stolen Valor. Why literally Stolen Valor? From fucking normies who only want a viral moment and only want to monetize off of other people's expenses. Yeah, it's genuinely over. Western Runoff ruined it. It was fun while it lasted. And I guess it kind of made me sad in a sense, where it's like, oh, I'm getting old, aren't I? Like, I don't vibe with any of the younger crowd at all. I mean, like, at all. Like, if someone's younger than me, I'm just like, I'm sorry. I genuinely cannot relate to the thought processes, most of the opinions, I guess the quote-unquote struggles that they go through. I don't know. I don't know, man. Anime Expo was fucking weird this year. I hated it. As much as I want to recommend to you guys to go to Anime Expo, if you were to come during Anime Expo, please go to the standalone events that happen outside anime. Don't bother getting a badge. Sure, you can get a hotel downtown. I don't fucking care where you stay. But it's not worth going inside that convention. There were so many screw-ups I knew about internally that unfortunately I can't talk about, just out of respect to the people that told me about it. But genuinely, whoever the fuck is handling Anime Expo internally needs to get their shit together. Because it's gonna take, if this is not the year that everything goes up internally, I don't know what's gonna fucking take for it to, like, finally go up in flames. Really, it was a problem that my friends wanted the... I felt like I was a bit of the problem because some of my friends wanted that Midnight Mahjong vibes. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? I feel like you were fine, Raz. Like, you were part of, like, the chill crew. My god, next year depends on if enough friends are going. Go to the stuff that's outside. I mean, we had Fantastic Reality, we had Serendipity, we had, freaking, whole bunch of other, like, after party stuff that was more normie tier, but still stuff that was outside the convention. We had Chikafuji Lisa's concert. There were so many, like, fandom meetups outside the convention that happened. So many other small events that were super successful because of the AX crowd. So if you come to Anime Expo, don't go with the intention of doing Anime Expo things. Go with the intent of going to the stuff outside of Anime Expo. And again, I hate saying that. I genuinely hate saying that, but that's how bad Anime Expo has gone. It's like, I can't even recommend you guys to go to the actual convention. Go to the stuff that's around Anime Expo. Go to Little Tokyo. Go to freaking Koreatown. Go to all the events that are happening adjacent to it, but are not affiliated. Because I'm going to tell you now, those events that are running outside of Anime Expo, they're treating their not only volunteers and staff, but their guests way better than Anime Expo could ever do. If you catch my drift, if you catch my drift on that, there are better events you can go to. There are better, smaller events you can go to that are way less crowded and more manageable, and still support the industries and the people that you love. Don't go to Anime Expo. Go to all the stuff around it. It's so much more worth it. You actually support your. I'm gonna say it. Oh, Lappin, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. Let me go and introduce myself for everyone. Say no, Taiga, 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗆, 𝗕𝗿, 𝗕𝗿, 𝗕𝗶, 𝗕𝗏, Nyaru. Hello, everyone. My name is Nyaru. I need a ton of shames to idol. Super nice to meet you. And I love Lappin. Yeah. How are you? What did you guys do today? Hold on, let me show you out. I actually have a free hand. I like it whenever people raid me on days when I'm doing just chatting streams, and I'm actually able to like do some self-moderation and give my mods a rest. That is so nice. I should do that more often. Please know that AX is an outlier. Oh yeah, that's one thing I really want to make it known. Is that AX is one of the most extreme outlier ends of this. Not every anime convention is like this. In fact, there's so many great anime conventions around, like the California area that you can still go to, that happen all year long, or happen at different times of the year that you can go to and still have fun. Like I said in the beginning, Anime Expo, or not Anime Expo, Offkai Expo. That is going to be significantly better, just crowd-wise alone. What else is going to be better? Anime Los Angeles. I actually love Anime Los Angeles every year. That is one of the greatest cons in this area has to offer. Way better than Anime Expo. I may not like the management in there, but still they have great quality content. They bring great quality guests. I prefer going to that one over AX. What else? I know the Anime Impulses are here. Those can be hit or miss, but it's, again, way better than dealing with Anime Expo. There's so many standalone events that happen around California as well. All the B-side events for Raz. I know VTuber fan events host stuff as well. Holo Takeover is also going to be doing, or Virtual Takeover, no, Virtual Takeover. They're going to be doing stuff all throughout the year as well. There's so many idols. Like, if you love J-pop idols or Kaiga idols, there's something happening pretty much at almost every other weekend for like Kaiga idols, where there'd be like a birthday show or a solo show, or, you know, some Japanese group is coming over. Like, don't think me being depressed about Anime Expo will make you think, wow, the age of conventions and events are over. No, we're just getting started, baby. It's the reason it is Anime Expo. Anime Expo is the core reason as to why there are more smaller events nowadays. More smaller, nicher events, if anything. Because the niche people that had occupied this space for a long time are now getting pushed out in favor of all of these normies who obviously don't care about it. They only care about the fucking money and the fame. So now we're off trying to do our own little niche events to fill that gap of being kicked out, you know? So again, I may sound sad about Anime Expo, But I am happy that more people are realizing that you could do more outside of Anime Expo than inside Anime Expo. Being in California, there's always something to do every weekend. Yeah, I'm kind of jealous of that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of jealous. When I have to go back home, eventually, like after Offkai, I'm gonna be fucking depressed, I'll be real with you. It's actually really fun being out here. I wish I could move out here, but when I have to go back home, I'm gonna be genuinely really fucking sad that I don't have anything to do like every other weekend. Like, I'm gonna go back into a fucking hole, pretty much. I hate it. It is what it is, and the things that got big and attracted those who just want money and clout. Next step is to make new smaller. Yep, exactly. And that's how kind of I got started doing events, like anyways, or like my own solo events, or helping people like run more niche spaces, is because I got so tired of being in the big spaces that obviously didn't want us there, didn't like our presence there, pushed us out in favor of like a bigger crowd or bigger dollar signs or whatever it may be. A lot of people are starting to get fed up with it, and I urge you to be fed up with it. I urge you to go support the smaller events. Go support the events that cater to your niche, whatever that niche may be. Heck, you want a Feet Juice Con? Go to fucking Feet Juice Con and go all fucking out. You know what? Do that. I don't fucking care. I may not be there, but if you like that shit, go to fucking Feet Juice Con. No one, I'm not gonna judge you for that, because that's in your own little space, in your own little time, in your own little place. And I can't criticize you for that, you know? But if you're gonna fucking come to, I don't know, let's use 𝗟𝘆ście𝗂𝘁𝘀. If you're gonna go to 𝗟𝘆ście𝗂𝘁, for example, and put up the feet juice shit right outside without my consent or us knowing, you are intentionally ruining the vibe, you know what I mean? By the way, there will be Toby feet juice at 𝗟𝘆ście𝗂𝘁. I will have cosplay girl feet juice at 𝗟𝘆ście𝗂𝘁, provided by Toby. Everyone give a round of applause to Toby! Yeah! Is it gonna advertise for 𝗦𝘁 Expo? Sorry, I don't like 18+ conventions like that. I'll go to an 18+ convention for fellow adults, not for the adult content, if that makes sense. I'm tired of, listen, I love titty, I love boobs, I love pussy, I love, like, everything else in between. But I'm getting kind of sick and tired of, like, 18+ equal nudity and porn and OnlyFans and shit like that. Like, I'm sorry. That shit, it's getting too much. It's getting too much. I just want an adult space for other adults to hang out in, not just to show titty. Can we get more guns? Of course. 18+, how about 25+ instead? Oh, I wish. I wish. 21+ is like the max you can fucking go for most venues. If it's 25+, they're gonna be really hesitant about like, oh, like that's kind of weird unless it's like some sort of like dating mixer or something like that. You know what I mean? That's really hard to get approved by a venue for a 25+ event. 21+ is like the most venues will go up to. It's fucking dumb. Because, of course, at the end of the day, venue only care about making money and ticket sale, you know? Yeah, learning their whole cons just for freaky things and niche hobbies. Support your local cons. Exactly. That's what I learned at the end of this. I think I feel a lot more hopeful talking about all the fucking, like, bullshit and everything. I think I just got all my vent out, if anything. I think that's what it is. I think I needed to rant more about Anime Expo and make myself feel better. More than talk about all the bad stuff and just, like, feel stupid at the end of it. You know what I mean? Like, the 30+ clubs, I fully get it. Oh yeah, 30+ clubs are great. I can't wait to finally be in there. But to go more out of state, I want to go win ASIN in Anime New York City. I want to go to Anime New York City so bad. I want to go to San Japan as well. There's a couple other cons I want to go to, like out of state, but I'll have to see how, I don't know, I'm burning fucking money here, I'll be real with you. I saved up a lot of money to like be out here for like, you know, Anime Expo and Offkai back to back. But know, man. Multi-billion-dollar anime convention can't even have a fucking crowd control line anymore because they thought they need to combine everything with another fucking department, you know. I don't know, man. AX is fucked. Don't bother coming. Go to the small shit outside of it. Don't even bother. That's my hot take. I think that's all I gotta say for today. I think that's all I gotta say for today. Yay. Either way, I hope you guys had somewhat of fun at Anime Expo. Before I leave for today, I do want to talk a little bit about this. Yeah. Wow! What is this? A monthly schedule? Oh my gosh. This is my monthly schedule! Yay! Hey, thank you guys. Thank you. So, because this month is so busy with other stuff, mostly AX and 𝗨𝗁𝗨 Expo kind of being back to back, I decided this month we're going to try a monthly schedule to figure out when we can stream. So this is pretty much what we're looking like for the rest of the month, by the way. So if you want to lock in some of these streams, do it now. I'll try putting up waiting rooms for them this weekend. But pretty much, this is all we're only going to be streaming, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times this month! Let's go! 12 freaking times this month we're going to be streaming. Not including Irian streams, but you know what I mean. So yeah, tomorrow, I think I'm actually gonna move tomorrow. So funny enough, I feel bad, but I think we're gonna move tomorrow's 𝗨𝘁𝗂𝘁𝗂 handcam stream to next week on Wednesday, because I just remembered I have something to do tomorrow, teehee, and I totally forgot. So we're gonna do it next week. But either way, next week we have a full week back at least, so I'm very thankful for that. So next week will be our one full week in July that we will stream, and I'm not excited for it, but I'm also excited for it because I feel bad, but also I'm really excited. Yay! So we got Tia2, weekly chat, packing 𝗨𝘁𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁, Minecraft. We are gonna be opening the Minecraft server next week, by the way. I know a lot of you guys were like super excited to have a Minecraft server, so yes, Minecraft server will be opening next week. We have some Tia2 deadlock, some pre-con karaoke. We got an 𝗨𝗁𝗨 Expo recap. We're gonna be playing Whole Life Dreams at the end of the month, and we got some emo karaoke. But of course, we'll be at 𝗨𝗁𝗨 Expo from July 23rd to the 26th. I still have some stuff I need to work out for that stuff, so I'm still working on my schedule for that, so a lot of it's TBA. But yes, that's what we got coming up this month, so I hope you guys are excited! Yay! But other than that, I think that's all I got for you guys. If you want to see the schedule, feel free to join my Discord. Of course, please come to Discord. I would love to see you on Discord. But it's also up on the community tab, and it's also up on my Twitter as well. Yay! Yippee! You guys excited? Oh, you guys are excited for this month, even though we're not really here this month, but we're trying our best. Yeah. Creeper, oh man, I finally know about that meme. I can't believe it. I did not know that meme existed until like a month or two ago. Creeper, oh man. Creeper, oh man. Can I get a Creeper, oh man in chat? Creeper, oh man. The new model looks great. Thank you. Thank you. I love my 𝗨𝘁𝗂𝗁𝗨 life. I'm living my best 𝗨𝘁𝗂𝗁𝗨 life. With you, chat. With you. Creeper, oh man. Creeper, oh man. Okay, let's go find people to raid. I think Sheena's still alive right now. Thank you to all of our raiders today, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Yes, we will raid into... Oh wait, 𝗨𝘁𝗂𝗁𝗨 is on talking about Digital Decay, so we will go... Oh, I didn't even talk about the Lisa concert! I forgot to talk about that! Okay, as we set everything up to go raid into Lisa... 𝗕𝗿𝗁𝘁𝗂𝘁𝗀, by the way. Not just Lisa, but the 𝗕𝗿𝗁𝘁𝗂𝘁. I did go to her concert because she gave me a free ticket and personally invited me to go. And I cried. That was such a fun fucking concert. I got to mosh. I got to mosh so hard at Lisa's concert. It was so fun. This is Jelly Stuff who made the first Nyaru keychain and the one college. I want to know if I could possibly join your Nyaru Strength Rally on. That request killed me, but yes. I will reach out to you somehow, some way. I never got a response. Maybe send me an email? Hold on, I'll give you my email. Social media sucks. Send me an email. Email's literally the god tier way of communicating. Yeah, send me an email. I would love for you to join. Seriously. I'm sorry. Social media sucks and usually if I don't follow someone, it boots like everything like into the fucking abyss. So please send me an email. It's like the best way of communicating with me for like that sort of stuff. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jelly. I would love for you to join. Thank you. Yay! More people joining than you understand probably, which I really need to work on. Haha. Okay. Well, anyways. Like I said, I cried really hard at Lisa's concert. Just because, like, she's very much like a personal friend of mine at this point. And just like knowing what she's told me she's been through and everything, it's like, Oomph did that. Oomph did that. And she did it with her chest out and like vulnerable and beautiful. And I'm just so proud of her. I'm unironically so proud of the 𝗕𝗿𝗁𝘁𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁 for doing all that and more. If you haven't yet, chat, please be sure to check out her album. If you're gonna be on YouTube, I will be raiding into her listening party for her new album. So the links should all be in either her chat or like in the description box on YouTube. So feel free to check it out there, okay? Please, 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 please check it out there. And there's so she isn't streaming on Twitch. I'm gonna raid the Tatsu because I like Tatsu. Tatsu love will be our raid message today. Everyone, thank you so much to those who made Anime Expo great. If I saw you, if you didn't go to Anime Expo, please FOMO obliterated. Let me obliterate your FOMO. There you go. FOMO obliterated. I went to Evo instead. I heard that was kind of worse, honestly. I don't know. I've never been to Evo before. I heard it was kind of a shit show. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't go to cons like that. The Celebrity Gamer Convention. Oh, wait. One last hot take before you guys go. Yes. Anime Expo spells, but I don't know what the fuck people expect when you crowd over 100,000 people into a small space in the middle of summer. That's all I'm saying. What the fuck do you expect? Of course it's gonna fucking smell. Doesn't matter if you showered the day before. Doesn't matter if you put on deodorant. You're still gonna fucking smell. It's summer. Get over it. Alright, here's Heather again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in though. Thank you. Please go say hi to Lisa on YouTube or Tatsu on Twitch. And I'll see you guys later. But everyone, say no. Thank you guys again. Bye bye.